City's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout, but that wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, this time find a way to win.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Oh, okay.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. That's caught to the ground. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
First down, Stroud. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Stroud on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Hauled in by Lane. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. First down, play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Another carry for Robinson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, send an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to grit.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive.
Minnesota.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Oh, Eric. 118.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds his man, it's DeMario Douglas. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. It's fielded at the 14. Space past the 35. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Check, man. Check, man.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded at the 14. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Stroud. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More for Mile High in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Stroud to throw on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 4. It's now
Shotgun now for Stroud. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long. Throw here, third down. Brought in by Gaston. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to try to throw for it. Into the hands of Gaston. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Working inside the red zone. That's caught at the 4. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports halftime. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And the return takes them down inside the opposing 40. Some excellent field position here.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, Pete. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion and setting their offense up for success.
Starting the half with Robinson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Trying to work quickly now. Second down pass play coming. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Robinson. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Broncos 14.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here comes the Bronco offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. So now they have 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Running left side by Jefferson. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And we'll need to pause for an injury here, and this is the last guy you want hurt. Justin Jefferson, the player being tended to. First down from the 42. Slot man motioned over. Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. Finds Hyatt. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th down.
In punt formation.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Working quickly here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Got his target. That's Lane. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Come on. Past the 60. Go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Faster.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw.
2nd and 6.
All the left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
3 yards. And the Vikings
In the red zone on first. This one's caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Minnesota.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
35. Broncos 14.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 27.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Stroud off of play action. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
On the quick, right? Come on. 18.
To the air, Stroud. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back.
This is bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. Nigga just getting burnt like that is crazy, yo. I got some of the best corners in the fucking game. That nigga speed is only 91. It's fucking crazy. Speed is only fucking 91, man. That shit is on some bullshit.
Within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up now. Looking back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Back to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
42. Broncos 21.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
catch made, and he got both feet in. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
First down throw by Stroud. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
1 yard gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
At the 39-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
1 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Trying to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver.
I'm in the cover. I'm in the cover too. So I know somebody dropped over there. Watch this. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what?
Goes, get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
42. Broncos 28.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now, and you don't come up with that onside kick.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey, check, ready.
Here's Robinson, and he gets in, touchdown. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
49. Broncos 28.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Kick taken in here at the 17. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And even on 3rd down, he sees